Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into begin the macro news and crypto news and a wrap up for the week. So first and foremost, the biggest news is the ETF and all of the additional interest that it is generating. And as of right now, according to, again, people much smarter than me, such as Garrett Soloway, who is probably the most renowned Bitcoin bear, he mentioned that the $30,500 level was the level to invalidate. So we have been constantly bumping up against that level and put us into what he was calling a short-term bearish market. But this does not mean we're off to the races. What could be happening is people are closing out their short positions, and that is causing buy pressure, along with the buy the rumor, sell the news of the ETFs and all these other countries and people trying to get ETFs as well. So there's a lot of catalysts that could cause this, but doesn't mean we're just all of a sudden shooting off to all-time highs for Bitcoin. But there is a lot to unpack on how this all weaves together and what that could mean for you. So first and foremost, we have to look at the, as I mentioned, long awaited spot Bitcoin ETF. Now we know that the United States has been eagerly awaiting the approval of a Bitcoin ETF, just like the ones available in Canada, Brazil, and Dubai. While the SEC hasn't given a green light yet, there are promising developments. BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world, and you guys know they recently submitted their spot Bitcoin ETF. And they have a almost 100% track record for getting them approved. So they're not going to submit something to the SEC unless they know it's going to get approved. They have nearly $10 trillion assets under management. And with their Aladdin software, nearly $30 trillion that they collectively oversee to some degree. So given the reputation and extensive wealth managed by BlackRock, many are optimistic about the potential approval of their application. This would definitely be a game changer for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. But others are speculating that, as they said publicly, they're just doing this because they want to have a slice of the market. They don't, quote unquote, actually believe in the underlying technology or Bitcoin, the asset. I believe that's smoke and mirrors, and they're just saying that so they can tell you, don't look over here, while they secretly take larger shares of this network because they didn't amass their wealth by being transparent. Let's just be honest. But we also have, in this article, we have Wisdom Tree, an asset manager with prior experience in managing a Bitcoin ETF. They have also filed for a BTC ETF in the United States, proposing to list shares of the Wisdom Tree Bitcoin Trust on the Kobe BZX exchange. Their previous success in trading the ETF on Switzerland's SIX stock exchange adds weight to their application. And another notable player in the race for the Bitcoin ETF is Invesco. They collaborated with Galaxy Digital, and they are looking for a physically backed ETF and a unique approach that sets them apart from what others are doing. While custody details are still unclear, this development demonstrates the increasing interest and efforts for a Bitcoin ETF in the market. And let's not forget, lastly, Valkyrie Investments, a relative newcomer in the race, which has also submitted its initial proposal for Bitcoin ETF earlier this year. So all of these developments paint an exciting picture of the future of Bitcoin adoption. And if approved, these Bitcoin ETFs could provide a convenient way for investors to gain exposure to Bitcoin without directly holding the digital currency. It would bridge the gap between TradFi and the crypto world, opening doors for institutional and retail investors alike. And that's where the big money is. But it doesn't stop there. We head over here to this awesome video done with Rob Ball and Robert Kiyosaki, where they were basically discussing their views on crypto and the bullish narrative that we're currently under, along with the recent developments of the AI revolution and what impact that will have on the world. In this video, they emphasize the importance of investing in hard assets like Bitcoin and technology to navigate the exponential age ahead. As AI and robotics advance, they will create their own system of money, and cryptocurrency will play a crucial role in facilitating machine-to-machine payments. By investing in digitization and embracing technology, we position ourselves to benefit from the evolving landscape. So this was very interesting that he brought up, and I forgot all about this. So Raoul Pal mentioned about how AI, right now we have AI, but actually the people developing AI don't actually know how it learns. They understand how to program it, but they don't know. If you ever watched the AI that mastered the Chinese game Go, it started playing moves that no one had ever seen before, no human had ever seen before, and they thought that it had actually kind of bugged out. And then after that, it won, and it's never lost a game ever since. And they don't really know how it learned or what it did. But since AI is able to just capture data and all it does is figure out what didn't work and find a better way forward, it's constantly evolving at such a rapid clip that we really don't understand how or why or what it does or what the implications are. And what he's talking about in this video about machine to machine currencies is because they're going to want to find the most efficient way to transfer energy amongst one another, or monetary assets, or whatever that might be. And that's crypto, because it doesn't have a physical space, and obviously a decentralized open ledger is that everyone shares. If they're just AI or machines, that is the quickest way. Whatever the speed of the internet is, then that's the speed in which they can communicate. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. The whole point of this was to say that if you want to invest in non-crypto assets, then you can just basically look at anything that's using, such as like semiconductors, and buying semiconductors, or investing in AI development software companies, things of that nature. You pretty much can't go wrong, is his thesis going forward for at least a good couple years. He said it may be a bubble, but that bubble's not popping anytime soon. Next up, we have the additional convergence of, like I mentioned, BlackRock and innovative power in cryptocurrencies. This shift is coming from some information that Mark Yusko mentioned, and he highlights that we need to stay informed and adapt and invest wisely, and not be afraid to explore new frontiers and seize opportunities and embrace the potential of blockchain technology. So in this video, he's talking about, again, BlackRock, what they're trying to do, and how this is a signal for all of us on the sidelines. And he gives the analogy that, you know, back when you were a pioneer moving towards a new frontier, if you were first, that may not be good because you're going to catch a couple arrows, but you don't want to be last either. So regardless of what the narrative is from BlackRock, you have to watch what they're doing, not what they say. So they may tell people that they're doing it for one reason, but watch where that money goes. And someone with $30 trillion that they are able to essentially oversee, manipulate with the Aladdin software, and 10 trillion assets under management, ask yourself why they're interested in 600 billion. So if they're like, oh, we just want a piece of a market to play with, yeah, I don't buy that personally. But either way, it's a great opportunity, because all these companies have a lot of red tape they will have to go through. So if you're here, you're early, and this is definitely a prime time. It's always been a prime time to be accumulating Bitcoin, especially since we are still down 50% from all-time highs. You're getting a great deal, because they say like the best time to buy Bitcoin was, 8 years ago. The next best time is now. So not financial advice, of course. All right, that's all I got. Hope that provided some value. If it did, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.